Panamanian Parade, el desfile panameño aquí en Nueva York, que siempre nos trae algo de lo nuestro, pero ¿dónde? En Nueva York. Explíquenos esta vez qué más podemos esperar de este desfile tan maravilloso cultural.
Que casi no hay nada más que esperar y gracias por tenerme en esta entrevista. Es que este desfile es tan grandioso, no por lo que nosotros hacemos, sino porque lo hace la cultura y la gente que está en el desfile. Así que yo le doy las gracias al pueblo panameño que está en Nueva York y también a la gente que viene de Panamá, como Juan Pablo. No lo he visto hace mucho tiempo, no sé, está detrás de la cámara.
Muy importante.
Pero gracias por hacer esto. Siempre cuando me ven es trabajo. Pero gracias por lo que haces. Ellos se bajan y todos nos bajamos. I just want to thank everybody for just being a supporter, just helping us, not just with the money, but with your presence, because this is a labor of love. This is just people that put out of their heart. Nobody gets paid here, but everybody is a volunteer here. You can also help. Just come into the Panamanian Parade and you can make a donation, or you can come to the parade and be a volunteer. You can be a volunteer also in Panama, because now we have an organization live in Panama. Ahora tenemos también una parte en Panamá donde ya tenemos un sucursal para ayudar a la gente en Panamá a venir a los Estados Unidos a representar a su país. Así que go to our website, Panamanian Parade, and then you'll get some more information.
Thank you so much. And it's more than just a parade.
Oh, yes.
It's about culture. It's about honoring those who have contributed. I mean, Panamanians are all over the world, have done so much.
Exactly.
And tonight, I found out there were so many that have done so many great things.
Yes.
We have judges, we have mayors, we have deputies, we have reporters here.
Everything.
I mean, this is amazing. Yeah, and I want to give you thanks for all the wonderful things you are doing. I know it's hard work, because I know on Zoom you were here doing meetings here, doing meetings there. Yeah. Yeah, so I want to give him thanks. He's doing a great job. Está haciendo un trabajo fantástico representando a Panamá y dando en alto todo lo que han construido a nivel nacional, internacional, panameños alrededor del mundo. Gracias.
A la orden.
Gracias. Thank you so much. I have the honor to be with the mayor of Oxford, North Carolina. He's Panamanian.
Celebrating our independence and celebrating more than that. For me, it's celebrating what our family, our race did to build the canal.
Exactly. I mean, that's so important. That's a very important point about the canal. We need to understand that the manpower was coming from the Caribbean. And without that manpower, they would never be able to complete the canal in the time and the way they did.
Well, for instance, my grandparents went to Panama in 1898. My great-grandparents, 1898. And back then, they were making 21 cents an hour. But from that foundation, we built the canal. And I think a lot of things going on that we don't get the recognition.
We don't. And I think we need to start focusing on that, because it's very important, the image. You know, when somebody comes to the airport, they know that Caribbeans were there. We played a very important role in Panama accomplishing what they have accomplished so far.
Well, if it was up to the engineers that worked for President Theodore Roosevelt that realized and said, wait a minute, I need a working force. They wanted to get the Chinese, but they really needed a working force. And they went to the Caribbean and got us from Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, all the islands, because we were just friends. And we were, a lot of machines were invented by us. We built a lot of machines, created machines, and we never got recognition for that.
But aside from that, I want to bring forth and highlight that we did not have any barriers. The language was there, right? We didn't have to be educated as far as the language, and the power, the energy that we brought. That was something amazing.
Well, you're right. There was no language barriers. The engineers didn't have to worry about translating Chinese or French or anything. We were there. We had the language. We had the education, because our grandparents was very educated for that time. That's why I said a lot of them invented some equipment. There was no barriers, and we did all this stuff with the canal. But we didn't get. We still. I keep striving on that. We did not get recognized because we lost a lot of life in explosions and stuff in the canal, and our families was never compensated by the Panamanian or the U.S. government that had us down there.
Right. Well,
like you said, it's built in our DNA.
Right.
It's in the DNA, so that's number one thing.
Hard workers. Yeah.
It takes a lot of work to do something to help the young men and young women. It has to take dedication.
Right.
And it has to take commitment for those that are in Panama, those organizations, those public leaders to say, I'm going to support and help get our young men and women to the U.S. and through their education, whether they're athletes, use that. So it takes a lot of work. And that's why in July I'm going back.
Yes.
Because I have a couple conferences. What we're going to do is push how we can get the government to really help.
Exactly.
And I think right now, Panama, the new president, I like the way he talks.
Right.
And he went right after the problem, the ones that was taking the money out of the government.
Right. Right.
For their benefit. So this guy went and he wants to help. So we're gonna give it time and see if we can make it be part of that.
Yeah.
And get our people into. You look at, for instance, Colón.
Right.
That's where we all came in the Atlantic side of Panama.
Oh yeah.
Every black man and black woman that came to Panama came to Colón.
And came with a trade, people. That's very important to know.
Electricians. We came with knowledge. We didn't have to be taught. We came with the knowledge.
Exactly.
So we want to show our people that we have it in our DNA. The population has changed so much. We left.
Right.
And we left a little boy. We got to recognize we left a boy.
Right.
So a lot of the leaders and seniors in Panama are they're not active like us.
Right.
We go and see what is out.
Right.
They say, oh, we're going to stay quiet.
Right.
They go, no, we go after and we speak up here in the U.S. and here in Panama.
Right.
And we're going to keep doing that, speaking up. So people can listen to hear our voice and see that we're a good culture.
Yeah.
If you look at it, the studies in the percentage of the Caribbean islands and the Caribbean people, Panama is one of the most productive nations, the percentage most productive people in the world and in the United States.
Right. Well, I'm so happy that I had this opportunity to speak with you about what we are looking forward to in the future, which is the conversation you're going to have. And still try to continue. And it was instilled in me that you have to have a purpose. Every generation has to purchase freedom.
Well, you know my daughter, Sandra,
I know.
council here in Brooklyn. She bosses me around. I got into politics off of her. She's a driving short. A young lady, that's what we need.
Right.
Stand up and recognize, hey, we're here.
Yeah.
And we're proud of this country.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
Estar aquí en Brooklyn en el Panamanian Parade, estar aquí, poder mostrar el talento panameño con todos ustedes y son 10 años conectando con tus raíces y gracias a Panamanian Parade podemos hacer esto posible, conectar con los panameños que están fuera de Panamá y ellos puedan ver de que en Panamá hay talento y muchos jóvenes como yo que quieren también hacer cosas como esta, estar y visibilizarlo. Creo que es una plataforma que impulsa y motiva a muchos jóvenes a que puedan ver más allá de lo que sus ojos ven. Y esto es que puedan ver de que la cultura nunca pasa de moda.
Claro.
Nunca pasa de moda y es gracias a ustedes.
Claro. Y cuéntanos qué es lo que estás diciendo. Esta es parte, es una de las piezas, ¿no? El diseño.
Exactamente.
Cuéntanos de qué te inspiró, de los colores, de dónde nace.
Bueno, esto es la conexión panameña. Es la cultura del Pacífico y del Caribe.
Ay,
aquí está el Pacífico y aquí está el Caribe. Esta es la reina Conga, aquí está la empollerada. Aquí tenemos el diablico Tuntum, diablico sucio, Portobelo, tenemos la pollera, la mariposa monarca.
Aquí hay una de Congo.
Sí, de la Congo, sí, aquí está el bus. Y es una mezcla, trato de que todos formen parte de él, que todos podamos conectarnos con nuestra cultura y eso ellos puedan compartir o sea, más que nada que ellos no aprendan, puedan educarse,
Claro, claro.
que es lo que buscamos, o sea, que las personas puedan ver de que lo que tiene Panamá es valioso y que todos podemos ser siendo parte de Jan de Cor.
Así que es panameño original, no es copia.
Panamanian.
De Colón, de Colón. Gracias por la entrevista, muy amable. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Estoy muy emocionada, estoy ansiosa de poder compartir con todos, con la delegación de SAMAP y con todas las delegaciones de los panameños que van a estar disfrutando de este gran desfile.
Y me imagino que es un honor representar a una organización tan valiosa, tan importante que está preservando la cultura nuestra.
Así es, estoy muy orgullosa de poder ser la reina actual y de poder dejar ese legado y que otras chicas puedan verme como un ejemplo y seguir y apoyar a nuestra cultura.
Qué bueno. ¿Y cuál es uno de los detallitos que quieres compartir con las jovencitas que te están viendo? Una de las cosas que haces es viajar, ¿verdad? Y también, no solamente viajar, y como le he dicho anteriormente, la corona no es solamente corona.
Exacto.
Y hacer entrevistas y viajar, pero también hay otras cosas detrás de eso, como la educación, ¿verdad?
Correcto. Más que nos vean como solamente hay una reina bonita, una cara bonita, todas somos unas profesionales, mi persona junto a las dos princesas, todas graduadas, bueno, una está en proceso de, una incluso es enfermera y todas tenemos una carrera por delante, un trabajo, no solamente es carita bonita, también estudios y sobre todo orgullo y conocimiento sobre nuestra cultura.
Exactamente. ¿Y dónde podemos obtener más información sobre la organización SAMAP?
Bueno, SAMAP tiene un sitio web, www.samap.com o también en Instagram, SAMAP con una sola P, Panamá.
Perfecto, perfecto. Nos vemos en el desfile.
Thank you for watching this lovely video. Don't forget to share and subscribe.